Has Robert Saleh performed or underperformed in his first season as a head coach?
Can I reply to your question with a question?
Yes.
Can you ever judge a head coach based on their first season performance?
Matt LaFleur took us to the NFC
Urban
Championship
Meyer's
game in his
different,
first season.
but like negatively. So like in the sense of like a team that is clearly rebuilding from scratch, which the Packers aren't. I know Urban Meyer's different because he's a man
Also,
of
the
God
Packers have a Hall of Fame
and
quarterback.
and a Hall of Fame quarterback. But
Still first
I
season. I'm just saying.
I
You
think
can
Robert
be
Saleh,
critical. You can be also Mike McCarthy. You can be critical like Mike McCarthy's first season. People shout all over Mike
yeah,
McCarthy.
no, absolutely. But I also think Mike McCarthy came into a quite established. Wait, are we talking for Packers or for the Cowboys?
For the
For Mike
Cowboys.
McCarthy, I think he came
Peace
into
out,
a more
Jack. Good to see
established
you, man.
team. But I feel like Salah needs a bit more time to put a better roster together, but also to kind of figure out the Jets' identity. I don't know what that team is about. I have no idea their sort of general style of play. I don't know if they're like a good running team or if their defense is hard hitting. It's just not clear. But then again, I've watched very few of their games this season purely because I don't want to. But what I have seen, it's been a bit like incoherent for me. So I think I give him more time. I don't know what I expected of him. Hence, I'm just like I don't know if he really did underperform or not because
The Jets are a
I didn't
dumpster
expect
fire.
much. You know,
The Jets are a dumpster fire. So I think it's very harsh to compare. Also comparing, like you saying, Nagy in the chat, Sam saying Nagy won Coach of the Year in his first season. But, again, that team wasn't as bad as how bad the Jets are. The Jets are just terrible, and
across
they can't seem
all
across
phases of the game.
across. They've drafted another first round quarterback now, and they've got to pray to God that Zach Wilson works out because they could have kept Sam Darnold, traded away that second pick for a lot of better play. Like they could have had, there's people in there who would have definitely taken that pick. So you got to think, like they didn't. Their front office must be a joke, surely. Like
Yeah.
I can't. So Robert Saleh, like as much as I think I rate him very highly as a defensive coordinator, like obviously you can't argue with his ability to set up a defense, like is ridiculous, fierce. It's very harsh, I think, to put a defensive-minded coach in a team that literally has no real
100%.
identity at all. I just think, and again, the LaFleur thing I think is LaFleur's Green Bay Packers were essentially a head coach away from being the team they are now anyway.
Yeah.
They were always that. They had Devontae Adams, they had Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. The Packers are a bad
different
example.
beast.
And the thing is, when I asked that question, I wasn't sat there like, well, Matt LaFleur became he was a premier coach in his first season. I wasn't thinking of it like that. It was more I was thinking about what I've seen from the Jets. Now, admittedly, they were drafting second overall last year, and this year they're drafting fourth. So I guess that is an improvement. The only reason I asked is because I don't feel like I really so. To lead into another topic that I want to talk about here, which is the next question I'm going to ask is, do we all owe Dan Campbell and Nick Sirianni an apology? Is that Dan Campbell won less games, but I know who the Lions are now. And I know that the Lions players love him and love playing for him. It's evident in the way they play. Yes, they're a bad team, and they haven't got they've got about two good players. No offense to any Lions fans in the chat. I root for you. I did win a Super Bowl with you guys on Madden, so I don't think I'm shitting on the Lions, even if I'm a Packers fan. But Dan Campbell established an identity. Nick Sirianni, it's a weird identity where it's just like running all the time, but it's an identity, and he's going to the playoffs. Robert Saleh, what is their identity? Now, yeah, I know their QB's been out in and out with injuries and all that stuff, but it's like I just felt like the play I watched.
Travis Etienne was out early as well.
No, Travis Etienne's the Jags.
Sorry. Oh yeah, I always do this. I always get those two mixed up. Sorry. Continue.
So the chat's asking for more of your face now. If you're not giving the people what they want. The Lions have fans. They have fans. The Lions have fans. Ford Field is full of fans sometimes. There was loads of fans there when they had to watch fucking Justin Tucker kick that 66-yarder after they thought they'd won their first game. What a kick, by the way.
My moment of the season.
Is that better? Can you see my face now?
That luscious bridge of your nose. Whoa.
Also, while we got a little
dunno.
break in chat, for anybody who's newly watching us, we're trying to get to 50 followers, so we can become a Twitch affiliate. The quicker we do that, the quicker we can become part of the Sports Accelerator program and make better content for you. So if you haven't followed us yet, smash that follow button.